Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition on Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
The food service industry is finding innovative ways to thrive in a world turned upside down by coronavirus. And Wow Cow is making sense of the unprecedented times to do business with meaning. With us today is Wow Cow owner William Chen to share about how doing so didn't just keep the company's head above the water, but even accelerated existing trends that are otherwise years in the making. Good afternoon, I am your host, Vernon Velasco. This is Kalingang Katribu. Good afternoon, Sir William. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
You are basically part of a group of Chinese businessmen who is into the restaurant business. So
Correct.
How is your group providing assistance and jobs to your Filipino employees in this lockdown?
Right now, still, we're trying to cope with all the pandemics. So right now, we still have in-house employees that stays in the restaurants. Before, we cannot eat in, so we actually have a lot of takeouts. So we just do takeouts.
Mm-hmm. So, how many Filipino staff did you employ before the lockdown, and how many do you employ now?
Before, we have roughly about 300 plus employees that work for all our restaurants. Right now, it's about a little bit less than 100, probably about 90 something that still work with us.
Mm-hmm. And basically, how did you make sure that your employees remain COVID-19 free while you continue to serve your clientele with confidence?
Actually, we have all our employees that they stay with us. They actually don't go out. So we provide boardings for them. So they all stay either in this restaurant or any of my restaurants that provided, good place to sleep and everything taken care of. If they do have to go out for like day off or something, we make sure we have them to do the rapid test so that, make sure everybody in this house is safe.
So basically, how big is this employee base, sir?
I'm sorry, come again?
How big is this employee base from all over your companies around the country?
Right now, we probably have 10 to 15 stations in each of our branches that's still open right now. We started business 3 years ago. We have about 14 branches that is all over in Manila. Currently, we only probably have 6 or 7 branches that is opening for existing takeouts, and of course now there's dine-in, but still, we need to reshuffle and then get everybody back on board.
You said earlier that everything is just takeaway. So, aside from that, what adjustments did you basically do to keep your restaurant's business afloat during the lockdown? I actually heard you even delivering food to your clients using your Ferrari.
Yeah, that was because we were running out of staff, and that was in the very beginning. Whatever access we have, any transportation, bikes, motorcycles, whatever we could deliver our food to our customers as a support for Wow Cow. So that's basically what we did.
So, as a businessman, why did you decide to basically stay in the Philippines, even while many of your Chinese businessmen friends have already left because of the restrictions caused by the pandemic?
For me, I used to grow up in the U.S., so I figure Philippines, a little bit U.S., a language for us is, very easy to explain, to do mini business here. So, but I'm always convincing my friends, my Chinese friends, people who work for, this is a place to be. But of course, you need to have somebody standing out, say, "Hey, guys, we have to do something here. We got to do something for the people here." So I kept on, telling people and kept them in order, so they're still staying here to help me out.
So, having said all of that, what's your business prospect moving forward in a post-COVID-19 world?
We're still complying with all the regular, all the policy things that we have to do. For sure, we keep everything safe, intact. All our employees, we sanitize our restaurant pretty much twice, 3 times a day. I mean, it's a no, but we're just trying to figure out ideas. My partners, we decided, okay, maybe we'll try something new here to bring people back to actually dine in. Of course, now it's open for dine in, and people kind of like trapped at home for a while, so they're actually pretty excited to come out and then, to come out and to eat and dine in.
So one of the things that the COVID-19 actually taught us is how we are, is the need for diversification of business. So have you ever considered diversifying from your restaurant business, sir?
Actually, we thought about it. I mean, at the beginning, we didn't know. We kept pretty much, when we started donation, kind of like, okay, we kept our staff, just stay, everybody stay put. We're here. We're asking our partners to help out everybody pitch in, in order to make this thing work. But other than that, we didn't really change how we gonna close. A lot of our friends' business has closed down due to lack of customer, for management issue, and basically all the issues that everybody's been facing. But we kind of just kept on holding on to it. Nevertheless, all of us, we spend a lot, help a lot, just to keep everything to survive.
Okay. When we come back, William Chen will share about Love Plus, a charity foundation he co-founded to empower less fortunate groups financially affected by COVID-19 and frontliners who are risking their lives to save Philippines. Right up after a short break.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, the pink yung sofa, tapos slides, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget like...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang. Okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa cancel ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
And we're back with Wow Cow Restaurant, William Chen, whom we asked about the charity foundation he co-founded with a group of Chinese friends who decided to step up to help in the face of the pandemic. So William, when did you decide that you and your group will assist those affected by the pandemic through Love Plus charity, and why do you give?
Actually, just a few days before the lockdown, them and I were all sitting together. Hey, what we're gonna do? This thing's gonna hurt us. This thing is gonna, basically no business. So actually, we start the Love Plus Charity Foundation probably the day before the lockdown.
Mhm.
So we actually started on March 16th, or the day after the lockdown. March 16th is the day we started the foundation.
Why did you decide to give? I mean, can you expound more on that, sir?
Why did we decide to give? Well, as I said earlier, I figure out the rest of my life I will be in the Philippines as being a co-founder, as a way to bring the whole group, to get everybody on the same boat. I kind of say, hey guys, let's start helping. Because we have so many chefs around, might as well let's make some food packs. So at the beginning, we just basically give around all the first liner, which are the police stops in Taguig, in Makati, in Pasay. These are the 3 areas that we targeted most. And pretty much every night per station, we're sending about 150 to 200 food packs for the first liner. And that we deliver ourselves too, because then when it's lockdown, there's only a few of us here. We didn't really know what to do, and everybody wanted to do something. So say, okay, let's go. Okay, you ride your bikes. You drive the car. We put the food pack. We go visit every single police checkup stop, and then that's how we started. And then it got expanded more checkpoints, and then it expanded and expanded. So that's how pretty much how we did it.
So having said that, how long have you been helping which poor communities, sir?
Actually, it's probably more than 240 days now. For the 76 days straight, before the second opening up, we actually kept on going for 76 days straight. Even it rains, even there's typhoon or anything. I mean, basically, my team, we just go out nonstop for 76 days.
So there are some sentiments among some Filipinos about the Chinese, especially in the early months of this year, and basically blamed China as the source of the virus. So have those sentiments influenced why you are doing what you are doing, sir?
I think those are pretty much different. Of course, news are news. They get blamed, everybody point fingers, everyone. But from what it is, being a Chinese, there's no way we can change the fact that we're Chinese. We're from there. I mean, we live outside. We've been around, long enough that yes, we're Chinese, but we follow what's the locals. We're not here to say, just because this virus is from China. And sometimes, if you think about it, the more people think, well, this is from them. You know what? This is the way I come back and help you. It's okay. If it's not my fault, but I'm trying to help out on my own goodwill. So that's kind of like, makes us ease ourselves a little bit in the sense that, hey, it doesn't matter what other people says or whatever they say or whatever they do, we just keep on going as a Love Charity Foundation. We're here to help. We're just here to help. And that's pretty much it. There's no lingering, there's no attachments. We just feel like we just have to keep on going.
What's the best thing you've ever taken away from all this helping, sir?
Come again, sorry, I just lost you there a bit.
Yeah, what's the best thing you've ever taken away from this charity work?
Well, taken away as in, like what? Taken away?
As a lesson, sir.
Well, I think we need to realize, maybe we have a little bit doing better than a lot more people. But as you're going out daily wise, the first 76 days, actually, the food pack is a prerequisite. But among that, the 76 days, we actually went to a lot of different barangays. We went to a lot of properties, hospitals, basically people that need the materials, the PPEs, the mask. We were there. We're not afraid. Family members say, you should stay home like everybody else. But, that actually makes us different as a Love Plus Charity Foundation. We're kind of the young guns. We call ourselves the first liners that we're not afraid, and we just want to help and give. So I think, we see so many things when you give. I remember, when we give the food to the kids, I think they really, it's been a few days where they just lack of eating, that smile, that tears, and then that silence says thank you in your heart. That's what really touches among myself and all my volunteers that work for Love Plus Charity.
In terms of numbers, how much are we talking about here, sir?
We actually a number as in the volunteers or the numbers of actually were being
Distributed.
donors and give distributed.
Yeah.
Roughly, I think a quick count. We're talking about 30 million pesos
Oh,
of all the goods that we've been doing and it's still continuing.
yeah.
So for example, back then there's lack of PPE suits, goggles, basically all the medical first liner. I mean, we got a lot of donors. We actually didn't what we want to do actually we want to give it to the ones that who's really needed it. A lot of people they just donate. Of course, this Love Plus Charity Foundation is just between few of my buddies or friends, but we were enough to route out a lot of people from various. We have silent donors. People just come in and drop off a thing. Oh, they say, you know what, William, I don't want my names to be on anywhere. I just want to give. I just want to help out. And it just prolongs and continues. So people saw, we have a regular posting in our group. And then people saw, okay, I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. So all of a sudden you have, the clubhouse here, it was just become our inventories, our HQ. All the rooms everywhere is just packed with all the goods that we're willing to give out. So that's why within the first 76 days, we still continue giving it out. Whatever we get calls from the hospitals. I mean, as a Plus Foundation, Love Plus Foundation, we wanted to help the whole barangay, the whole community. And, some people sometimes says, oh, can I just, my personal help? But, we want to do it for generally so that not just helping one, but we can help the whole. So everybody gets it. So there's no fighting. There's no, oh, how come he gets that, as a group. And so we try, that's why we stick actually. We try to give everybody a chance of being, to deserve the foods and all the helps that we can give from the charity.
If ever we come out of this situation alive, William, I was wondering where would Love Plus Charity put its money after all of this is over?
You know what? As long as I'm still here and also in the Philippines, this continues. This Love Charity Foundation continues. We still do what we do every day. Let me tell you a story. August 15th, we have a rescue stop in Paranaque, Station 4. Every day we've been feeding, people food, about 200 food packs to 250 food packs a day. And since August 15, 16, till now we haven't stopped. And today I was running up to another event because we just have another rescue stop in Mandaluyong. We help, we cooperate with the barangay captains. So that's what we've been doing. This charity doesn't stop. We wanted to help as much as you can. And, just few days, people calling us for help because people are hurt by the typhoon. So in this few days, I'm still trying to allocate more fundings, more goods that we can give out and really actually help them, for those people who needed it. So as long as I'm here, this continues. Foundation won't stop. We'll try to find the properties, the people from the poorest that they really need the help as a community, things, and we'll just continue doing this.
That's very noble, William. Any parting word for Love Plus Charity and Wow Cow?
For us, business start picking up a little bit. We're trying to cope as, on the business side, there's nothing you can do about it. We just try to keep strong. As for the Love Charity, I hope out there, if you have something to donate, you can look for us, Love Plus Charity Foundation. We'll make sure we're sending to a good cause to the people who's really needed it. And this will continue. We have warehouses we can store. We do the donations on a daily basis. So I think, this won't stop. And we need more help from, everywhere, because I know for a little bit you can help a lot of people. And then for all this, as a big team, we could even help more people. So I encourage people, if they do some sort of help donations, things like that, we're here. And for sure, all the money goes to you. This is a non-profit foundation. So all the things we receive, all the goods we have is always to give out the people that we need. Who need it the most.
Thank you so much, William Chen. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's it for our episode of Kalingang Katribu. I am your host, Vernon Velasco. Good afternoon.
bagong mag-asawa, sabay kaming natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ng mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Meralco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May, nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo, walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
Yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.